Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Dexterous. You can call me Jack, you can call me Dex, you can call me Dad. No. We don't say that. I am at a very busy week. So I'm having a beer while I'm playing Disco Elysium today. I'm very much looking forward. Oh my fucking god. The instant follow. Holy shit, we're 30 seconds into the stream. Skasag, thank you so much for the follow. Holy moly. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. Hadn't even gotten through the intro yet. Amazing, thank you. Right, so last time we'd done a bit more digging around the, what was it we did? Oh, it was the, we'd listened to the recording. Well, that wasn't last time, that was the time before. And then we came to confront Hardy about it. Because the Klassia had kind of just blown it off, even though the dude had said he was going to rape her. So Titus was either jealous, many other things in between. We don't really know. But that's what we're here to find out. Hello, Ufel. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? I hope you've had a good start to your day. You've woken up, which is probably the worst part of the day, is waking up. Oh, God. I've had a busy day at work. A busy day. And tomorrow is no different. And I'm very much looking forward to the weekend, though. You're doing all right. That's good. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Let me just get this going on as your lane. Cool. So, when Kim's not around, ask Klassia about what she heard. Oh, but I feel like this was... Oh, yeah, of course, that's what happened. We read the fucking, our, like, notepad thing that we got from the trash and we passed out. Okay, so that was it. And then we spoke with Evra and he told us... He was like, oh, I will tell Titus that he can tell you the whole story. And then we need to speak to Isabel and Lillian. I don't know if we know those people. Anyway, Titus... But I'm glad you're doing good, Ufel.
What is it?
Oh wait, how was your like interview? I don't actually know if it was an interview or if it was just news, right? You just got news about whether you were gonna stay on at your job, if they were gonna offer you a job. How did that go? Because you said, I think you said that was happening on Tuesday, right? Lovely voice acting, thank you. Your meeting got delayed to today. Oh my god. Wow, they're really piling on the nerves, aren't they? How are you feeling? Are you like okay? Are you nervous? Anxious? But now, it means you can tell me all the good news on Tuesday. You're gonna ask today. Yeah, that's the good thing. That's the good thing. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy. And now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Well, I mean, it is, bro.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out, Gimp? Oh, yeah.
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am.
Let's go.
Pussy.
You're confident, you fell. Let's go. If you're confident, well, I mean, I was confident before. Now hearing you say how confident you are, double confident. Yeah, of course, you're always going to be nervous when things like this happen, right? It was the same for me when I got the job offer from the place I'm at now, right? I've been here for 4 years at this company. But I still remember that because it was my first big job after university, right? And I remember like doing all the interviews and going through all that stuff and then them telling me like, oh, we'll call you on this day to tell you whether you'll have, you know, the job or not. And yeah, that, oh god. But getting the call and, you know, finding out that I had the job was such a relief. But you'll feel the exact same thing as well. You know, when you go in today, go into your office, and you slam your hand on the desk and you say, oi, you're gonna give me a fucking job, ain't you? And they'll be like, you're goddamn right we are. And then you can have a lovely weekend without having to worry about it at all. Your nerves will dissipate. Nothing will be there anymore except pure joy. You know, that's how it will go.
The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
but having Everard back you
Hmm.
up like that did seem to have some effect.
Okay. So this has gone up like 5%, right, I think.
I don't know what went wrong the last
Really?
time. You have so many good
Really?
ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
What fucking story?
Wait, I want to do this, but I'm going to save again. There's no way I'm failing an 83% chance.
A story that fits the occasion, of course.
I wonder if it'll, like,
invented a
push through it.
wonderful allegory for all this.
No, there is no story. I didn't. Let's not do stories.
No, don't listen to him. This is gold stuff.
Wait.
Now let's get didactic.
Himo got to thinking he could trust this bad chick because she was so hot. So he asked her to lie for him. She promised she would, then you ratted him, almost
So
cost him
you
the
got
job.
played, huh?
Wait, didn't he get played though as well? Isn't this kind of
You got
ironic?
his attention. Now
Oh.
rewarded with a metaphor.
Like a 3-string banjo. She played Kim like a miniature train set. Like a damn deck of cards.
Yes, like a deck of cards. The point is, this allegorical Kim should have just told the truth.
You need to man up and take charge, little guy. Shit's gotta be easy.
I hope this actually gets me through the discussion.
Titus here.
I don't really want to
Nothing
have to
like
wait
this would
to get
ever
points
happen
again.
to a hardy boy.
Thank you. I'll try. Please understand that Kim in this story was an allegory for you. You shouldn't try to hide the truth.
There is indeed a way. You are correct, you fell. And if anything, I shouldn't be surprised, because as an XCOM player, you should know that any high percentage chance to succeed is not true. It's a lie. So,
Sure,
I am a little
large
bit annoyed, though.
allegory.
I am a little bit
you didn't
annoyed.
get played.
We wanna,
Titus
we
did.
wanna know
I'm
the full
gonna
story.
do you a solid and change the subject, okay?
All
A
right,
man
bro.
like Titus is way too confident to get that analogy. This man would rather live in
Oh,
a fantasy
really?
world where he isn't a complete loser. You need to
Bruh,
be
I don't
more
want to have
forceful
to.
than-
I don't. All right, okay. You know what? We redoing this. We redoing this. All right, we reloading. Just because I don't want to put another point in rhetoric, just to like, I want to proceed with this section, you know. So we're gonna go straight in. Fun fact: in Fire Emblem, the display odds are lies. Oh, really? I've played some Fire Emblem games before. Do you mean like the ones with like
It's you
the battle
again.
chances?
What is it?
If they display hit is 90%, the actual hit rate's 99. What? Why would they do that though?
And
Yeah. Let me
Exposed, but having Everard back you
All
up
right.
like that.
Boom.
Convinced
There we
Titus
go.
is being manipulated. Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
Yeah, we know he won't falter, but
But you know someone who might.
one of his boys will. That's it. Case closed. We're going home, Kim. No, not quite. It better aligns with player psychology. Really? That's interesting.
Fat Angus, the
Yep.
powerful guy.
The big boy.
Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker.
Put him in the pressure cooker.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility.
Right. Because you expect to hit 90% every time, basically. Yeah, true, but sometimes, like, I feel like the whole point of having a percentage in the, like, because I feel like if that's even a thing, why is the percentage in the game in the first place, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it to just give the player the thought that they're, like, they have to think about it, right? I guess it's like Pokemon. Pokemon had, like, moves that were, like, 60% accuracy, and they never fucking hit. They never fucking hit. Yeah, man. But I can see. I like it. I like games with percentage chances. In this instance, earlier, no, because I wanted to progress the story. But in a game where there's like combat and you know it's like turn-based or like XCOM, I don't mind it there because I feel like being punished is not necessarily. It's like part of the game, right? You're in a war. But in this instance, like, failing a check when I've got so many +1s to get him to talk feels a bit more like, ugh. Whereas if there's, like, the consequence being, in this game, that I just have to put another point into rhetoric. But in like, XCOM, the rhetoric, like, the difficult part of it, if you fail, is that, like, someone might die, or you might not kill someone, and it feels, I don't know. Why am I comparing this with XCOM? You know, they do their own thing. And I've failed chance. I think that's the only save scumming I've done on this game, so yeah. Wait, what?
Fat anger. Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district.
Wait.
Their. He'll get it.
Oh, he'll get it. Okay. I was like, why is there no option to fucking go for Fat Angus? Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Oh, wait, should I bring up Glacia? He'd be fucking meh. Because you're a foreigner, because you work for the wrong people. Because they like killing.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it, guys? We had a great time.
Bro, this dude's such a little bootlicker.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis.
Oh?
They kill you because they think it's funny.
They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpse on fire, and piss on them. You don't care.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
Fat Angus is breaking.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Okay, you're just gonna kill me.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, fuck him. You never got into XCOM. It feels like the kind of game I should like. Oh, I mean, it's turn-based combat. Similar to Trails, a bit different though. There's no like spells and stuff, but obviously it's like you've got grenades, you've got abilities, different classes. I think you should give it a go if you ever get the chance, Yufao. XCOM 2 goes on sale all the time, and it's like pennies. You could probably get it for like $5 or less. Honestly, you could probably get it pretty cheap. I think I bought it for like £3 back in the day, and then I spent another like £5 to get the DLC for it. I played that game a lot. It's good fun. Really good. And it's fun to, like, name your soldiers after your friend and then getting attached to them. And then when they die, you're like, no! Billy! You have the games and tried them. Oh, right. Okay. Maybe you just couldn't get into it at the time then.
Steel yourself. Push on.
Just ignore Theo. Yeah, I think we should. Turn to Angus. Or what? You're going to kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, I've just thought of something. Are they hiding the fact that Glacia killed him? Oh my god. Have I just become a detective? Maybe you just need a change in scenery. Yeah, maybe. Always helps, you know. Sometimes it's really good fun to like go into a really different game and just like put yourself out there, try something completely different, and it can kind of like refresh your perspective on games. At least that's what I do.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
Oh my god, Angus is wheezing, poor dude. Detective Dexterous, that's me. Yo, actually, you know what? Maybe I should fucking... Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I have some Ace Attorney games. Maybe I should play some Ace Attorney games in the future. That'll be fun.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is he having a fucking asthma attack?
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Oh, shit.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Oh, Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
Okay, but why has he all of a sudden... Is it just because of Everard that he's willing to open up like this now?
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue.
Okay.
Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Wait. Get the light, shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats. Get the saw.
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did they poison him?
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them. Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Okay, so Clasher might be one of them, and then is the other the 8th Hardy girl, maybe?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Glacier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window.
Oh, shit.
Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Maybe Clasher didn't kill him?
He means they'd been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Clasher didn't kill him. Why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the Morlintern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told.
Okay.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the merc?
Not
Any leads?
yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Oh, okay. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Okay. You had any ideas about his past too?
I do.
One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Oh man, what is going on here? This is
He's
interesting.
calm now, threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Oh, hello.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still,
No.
this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about
Oh. Earlier you said the girls asked for your help. Who was the other one?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
Mm-hmm.
a little too far there,
Yeah.
but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You don't know her. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her? Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Okay, interesting.
Yes?
Oh, wonder if Sunday...
Hi again, Gendarme.
I don't think we have anything.
Bye-bye,
no.
Gendarme.
Alright, let's go talk to Klasia.
this window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass. The window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
The one smashed in my room.
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Okay. Can I do another smack here?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Try again, baby. Ouchies.
You give it another,
Oh,
more
close though.
ferocious kick.
Demolish the place.
I don't see how this is going to give new results. There must be another way in there.
Below, in the Union box, was there something behind the window? In the hawthorn branches, brushing against the glass?
Which Union box?
No one knows. It is a fleeting feeling.
Below in the Union box. Okay.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Yeah? All right. I understand.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here. Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
The Hardy Boys are not the law. We are.
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way.
True.
And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
Cool. I'm satisfied with this.
I am not. There is more here, miss.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the moonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The Pale, the Muindi Isola,
The
the
Pale,
Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
What's the RCM's involvement with the Moral Intern got to do with this? The RCM isn't the lapdog of the Moral Intern, you don't have to worry. Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? Afraid of the Moral Intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do
It did a little bit. When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took
Oh,
care-
Angus and Titus are brothers. Holy shit.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage.
Industrial
I joined a
espionage.
business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
You know what? I'm craving some chocolate. After stream, I'm gonna go get some fucking chocolate. Do you guys ever just get that? Sometimes you just like have a day where you're just like, you're having some beer, you finished work, you're streaming some Disco Elysium, and you just think to yourself, I could just fucking destroy some chocolate. That's what's happening to me right now. And that's the thing, I'm not sure whether it's the alcohol talking Like, well, not the alcohol. I'm not drunk, but what I mean is, like, I'm not sure if it's whether drinking alcohol has like heightened that craving for something. Right now, that craving is chocolate. You've had it too, you felt good. I'm glad you've had it as well. I feel like that's just such a common thing, though. But now I'm just like, oh, now I want to dip out and get some chocolate.
Need the names of the
which I'm now I'm looking forward to the chocolate. So when I'm done, I'll be like, ooh, time to go get chocolate. What chocolate would you have, Ufel? Have you got like a go-to favorite? Because I know American chocolate is very different to European chocolate. And I have to admit, the American chocolate I've tried was not nice. UK chocolate is so good. Like Cadbury's is incredible.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank.
Okay.
They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Okay, so she stole 2 decades worth of accounting. Job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Luke's Cap conglomerate. All right.
But she really destroyed them.
She really fucked them up.
She still feels it.
Fuck it out. Turtles? Wait, is that chocolate? Turtles chocolate. Okay. I've never heard of that before. I'll have to have a look. What kind of chocolate is it? Is it like a chocolate bar, or is it like those little like share bags where they're like chocolate buttons or something? Let me have a Google actually. Turtles chocolate. Oh, here we go. Turtles. 3 king-size Demet's turtles is £10 in the UK. Holy moly. I don't think we have them. Turtles are a candy made with pecans and caramel dipped in chocolate with a shape resembling a turtle. Oh. Well, the caramel sounds lovely, but I'm not sure about the pecans. I'm not a big fan of nuts. But they do look very tasty. Not gonna lie. They look good. That's the main thing. Looking good is important, you know? Especially when it comes to chocolate. And food in general. Food that looks good is just tastier, I think.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI.
Lou Scott.
Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Sure, there are people who have done much worse than that. Serves them right. When I'm king, the savings bank will be first against the wall.
This was not a joke.
Oh.
Real people lost their jobs.
I got an achievement.
Not just in the C-suite either. Good people. What I did to get to accounting.
Oh dear. You agree 100%, let's go. That's the main thing. You love them. Oh, okay. I'll have to try some. Even though I'm not big into pecans, I'll give them a go. I'll see if I can find them.
Shit you shouldn't have to deal with.
Have you had like any chocolate from UK you felt? So we've got some of my favorite, like Galaxy chocolate. Dairy Milk is a classic. I love like chocolate buttons, Maltesers. Oh, so good. So good.
That can wait. Look into her eyes.
There's more. What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
Holy shit. That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything?
Holy shit.
How do you do it?
I'm a cop. What I do is right. By not remembering a single goddamn thing.
That would do the trick, yes.
She has almost devoured the cigarette she lit. She looks at it sadly. What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position.
Oh shit, sex talk. Here we go.
I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Oh my god, wait, did he get shot through the mouth?
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did, enjoy the moment of his death.
Fuck, that's pretty dark. You've had Cadbury's before, really tasty. Don't know if the Canadian UK versions differ. Oh, there's Canadian versions. Maybe they're similar. Like, for the Canadian stuff, I'm guessing you just have dairy milk and things like that, right? And the different variations of dairy milk, you've got like dairy milk Cadbury, fruit and nut, like dark chocolate, milk chocolate, all that stuff. I imagine they're the same. I would imagine they're the same. But yeah, your Cadbury's is really tasty, really good. I love caramel. Like caramel chocolate is such a soft spot for me. I could have caramel. I mean, it's just sugar, really, isn't it? So it's like non-stop. So my feeling was right earlier. He was enjoying the moment of his death. Better not mention it. Yeah, probably not. Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
Right. So maybe they were going for him then.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette, miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
Oh, strawberry Kit Kats. Okay. Yeah, the Asian supermarkets here do the different Kit Kat flavors, right? Because it's all the Japanese versions of Kit Kat are the different flavor ones. I think the only different flavors Kit Kats we have are like the regular one, the dark chocolate one, and the orange one, I think.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little.
Or maybe the bullet went all the way through, like shot through his mouth. Hey, Avi! 8 months tier 1. Thank you, bro. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's going good, thank you. I've got a beer. It's a Thursday night. I was going to say Friday night. Wishful thinking. Thank you so much for the sub, though, brother. Good to see you again. I hope you've been well. Coming up to Christmas time as well. Busy, busy, busy.
He was still on the floor, slouched.
Also, this music reminds me of Monster, the anime Monster.
So I ran down and out of my
I
room,
don't know.
into the hallway.
Sounds very. I love
down
it.
the stairs. I knew
Doing
there
good?
would be
That's
people
good,
there.
brother. Have you been up to much recently other than work? Wallet be hating me. I mean, true. It is December. I've started getting Christmas presents for my family as well. Got my mum something. Need to get her another thing, and then I need to get stuff for my brother and my dad as well. So my wallet will also be hating me. Don't worry, you're not alone there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here, as a matter of fact? Why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar.
Oh, the other
A lot of
girl.
people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's what they mentioned about their keys. You literally spent 1.1k last week on your brother, but that's being split 4 ways. Fucking hell, 1,100. What did you get? So you split like £250 each then?
Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The 8th Hardy is called Ruby.
Leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
He's getting a new PC. Holy shit, that's an awesome gift. Look at you. You're a fucking great brother. I was talking about with my brother as well, like, if I continue working here and getting like bonuses and stuff from work and earning more, that I'd like buy us plane tickets to Japan and we'd go on a brother's holiday to Japan. That'll be that. And then he was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. So that'll be a goal for me and my brother. You felt pleasure as always, my friend. I hope today goes well in your discussions with your work. I'm sure it will. But have a lovely weekend regardless. Relax, you know, enjoy, have some Cadbury's chocolate. And yeah, just have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you again on Tuesday, my friend.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power.
Okay.
She trusts her. So do the others.
So Ruby is important.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Alright, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told.
Okay.
She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
Holy shit.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Holy shit, they were fucking on it. We also need to do a Japan trip. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I feel like a brother trip to Japan just sounds so much fun. And I love hanging out with my brother. Don't do it nearly enough. So like going abroad would be so much fun. So much fun. Okay, that's my Azure Lane dailies done. Put the phone aside.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She looks at the ground and then raises her light brown eye to meet yours. Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
It's Ruby. Where's she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
Yeah. When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
If it wasn't loud, then it must have been quite far away. Did you kill Lily?
What?
No.
Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously
lots of
just
shit going
steps
on
in the
here.
dark.
A wild houndstone. Well, I don't think I've ever heard of a houndstone before. I know Hound Doom and Hound Door. downstairs people have this crazy idea that you killed him. It's okay if you did it in self-defense too. Desires drive people loco. You must have had a weapon nearby. Did you use that?
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
It's okay if you did it in
I
self-defense.
did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
True, sire. 'Tis true.
Okay, I don't want to dig any deeper. Maybe the weapon one, though.
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
Okay.
Like what?
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Maybe it did.
I just don't know. I don't know anything.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
She'd fucking smash Kuno's face in, wouldn't she?
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this.
This is...
Multiface, I'm beginning to doubt your judgment. Are you sure you're not sleeping on the post? You have to wake this one up, with force, if you want to continue pushing her.
We'll try it.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. Get a hold of yourself just once, will you? Try to look past the sexually lax morals.
Sexually lax morals.
So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
Nah, I got nothing. You're right, wise counsel. Silly of me to imply she lied.
Gosh, she's so young, isn't she? She would look spectacular in a starring role. Be careful not to look too long into her soon-to-be famous face. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further.
Okay, cool. Alright, so now they mentioned the key. Oh wait, did they say we could do the window again?
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
Visual calculus.
From the desk lamp, golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position is
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Okay, so A is where we are. And then B1, B2, and B3 are the locations where he could have been the bullet could have come from. Maybe?
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect the ghostly figure.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Holy shit. Have a look at point A on the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
A prime, okay. Shouldn't there be a gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
Yeah, true.
This was more than a week ago.
So, I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside the room?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime on the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
So A prime is where the shot most likely happened?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yeah.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps.
Okay.
There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
We haven't been there yet.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view.
Yeah, that one looks difficult.
Between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, or B triple prime, the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's much less from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version.
Okay. Okay, so we've done that. So there's potentially... Oh, no, I don't want to go down the stairs. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this key to this door then. They said it was... Oh my god, it's nighttime. We can do karaoke if we wanted to. Did they say it was like around here or something?
Behind the dock
Here we go.
a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass
Let's
like
have a look.
bony fingers.
Pass!
There's a yellow
Yay!
ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Huh?
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table to you. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop.
Oh,
spare.
maybe.
Maybe there's a workshop there.
It's worth a try.
I mean, I don't know. I thought it was going to open the door upstairs, but maybe you do one or the other. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. We did level up. Okay. Perception. Interfacing. Sneak under nose. Reaction speed. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Whoa.
You see, ahead
Alright.
it could be connected to the key fits the dimple lock.
Oh.
It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years.
Ah.
The lock clicks.
Maybe this will lead to the room upstairs.
Dust rises before you like mist.
And maybe that's how they got there?
Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Okay. We can tell Gar about this as well. A couple fucking pinball machines. Money.
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball
Not
machine.
just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball.
The pinnacle of
Cornelius
pinball.
Gordy,
Holy
mountain
shit.
goats.
That's the
It's
good
lit.
shit.
You can't wait to get your hands on it.
It's lit. Kim,
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
you played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too.
Let's take a closer look.
Great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
It's coin operated.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh, we can play. Leaning closer to read the text. Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb.
Yeah, let's go.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, get your
Pretty
pinball on.
soon, you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels.
Racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That's not cool.
He also hit his wife. And
Definitely
kids.
not cool.
Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
Oh my god. Magpie, thank you so much. You've subscribed for 4 months with Prime. Holy shit, thank you. My god, today's been a great day for the subs. Oh, it is Keely. Keely, thank you. Holy shit. I had to think, I was like, Magpie, I've seen the name before. I also spent far too long deciphering the Magpie. How are you doing? I hope you've had a good day. Thank you, though. I really do appreciate it. You forgot you changed it yourself. You caught me off guard. Because I knew you'd subbed with Magpie the name before. So, yeah. Holy shit. Thank you, though. I really do appreciate it.
Your game is definitely improving.
We're just playing ping. We're just playing ping. A pinball right now.
And although a few plummet to their deaths,
that's kind of sad.
Never left with less than 3.
The goats are dying.
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself.
Kim's just chilling in the back.
Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. An ampoule?
Oh.
The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog.
What is going on here?
Happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
Boo!
There's so much fog. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog.
Okay.
Use them to calculate where they hit next.
I'm okay, still sick with cold. Oh shit, I hope you get better soon. There's definitely things going around. I guess the silver lining is you got sick pre-Christmas, which is your positive. Yeah, we're getting the pinball narrative.
Down to your last goat.
Why am I bad at ball games?
Sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake, and then it's all over.
We're flipping 8%, baby.
How? If you can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. It killed itself to spite you.
Fuck you, goat.
There goes nothing, finger boy.
Alright, well, we played ping pong. That was pretty fun.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and
You should get sick. Yeah, there's always holiday seasonal changes is when I get sick as well, so I seem to be doing okay at the moment. I was sick like a month or so ago, but that's gone. Hopefully I don't get sick again pre-Christmas. But I am going to be going out to get some chocolate after stream. I am craving some
Feels
chocolate.
like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's White Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
I like
He
it.
doesn't.
What about that other one? The Franco-Nigerian? Franco-Nigerian?
No.
How about we play one of these bad boys and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Wait, Encyclopedia Kim?
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, also known as Kimball.
Exactly. That's what he's known as.
Oh.
His reputation precedes him.
He's a pinball king. You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
Oh. What kind are you going to get? I don't know. I'm feeling some like Maltesers or something. I haven't got any chocolate in, so maybe I'll stash up and get some just to have over the rest of the week. I've been drinking some beers, and I was saying to you, Fel, earlier that I feel like having alcohol just makes you crave things, and I'm craving chocolate tonight, so maybe I'll buy a couple
No
different
human
ones.
being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise.
Historic romance franchise.
It is lame.
Then why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you?
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for
Lame.
over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion.
That's so
I trained for
funny
9
though.
months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
So he got put on a case to infiltrate a pinball ring, and he became so good at pinball. That is so fucking funny. Holy moly.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
I'm gonna call you Kimball now. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi to me.
Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone. No, we really need to continue our...
Alright, okay, fine, Kim. Sorry, brother.
This small elevator is
Oh, does it
dimly
work?
lit by smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. The maintenance card under the control panel reads...
Last maintenance.
10th July, 88.
Look at the
There
elevator.
are large rectangular buttons. Monte,
Okay.
descente, and an international call for emergency assistance.
We'll close the door and go up, I think. Aha. Oh. Footprints.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering...
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last 2 weeks or so.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball.
It was a stereo investigation after all.
It was.
It has now converged with our main investigation.
Told you, bro.
Adding a new fact to consider.
Told you, bro. The door we have to open. Let's have a close look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. Shoe
Okay.
size is 41 to 42, maybe 43.
Woman.
It could be a large-footed woman or a small.
The worst, most vague shoe size there is.
This is, unfortunately, the worst,
Mm.
most vague shoe size there is.
Prince looks like a person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
Print doesn't look like the odd sold one.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
Also true.
I wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know? But it's not an argument for her either.
It doesn't look like the workers'
No.
boots.
These little horizontal lines are different.
Everything around you is quiet.
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof.
Yeah.
This prince, officer, could be the prince of our killer. And if not, at least there are a good argument for this Ruby doing it. To present to Titus.
We can take this to Titus, okay. Yeah, so this is the door. Can we open it?
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Yeah, unbar. Okay, so that's unbarred now.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman.
No, we're not doing that. That's kind of creepy. I kind of already got the idea of what was going on there. No, thank you. Pinball machine. Schematics. So it is a workshop. Oh yeah, Keely, we kind of did some investigating. 2 people were very clearly having sex in that room.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now.
And while they were having sex, the guy got shot in the head. So we're investigating. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue. Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became
a creak.
Oh.
Some dust falls off a shelf.
Oh, dust.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. It's not a ghost story.
Alright. We'll finish that thought. Anything in here? Oh! Pinball Maker's coat. Okay. Let us go and tell Gart about this. Hello. Oh, the guy in the kitchen's not there anymore. The music's changed a bit more.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Okay. Classroom room 3, she hit the
Why?
phone line.
No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
You've got me, bro!
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Well, anyway, mystery solved.
Yeah, neither do I. Thank you for telling me, I guess. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Gart, what if I told you there's a peephole in the wall? Gart, what if I told you in the back room behind the Bristol door?
Okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there. So
He's trying to hide
good
it.
For you.
Was the other person in the room that done it? No. So she's saying she didn't do it. So they were very clearly interested in each other. But for some reason, it's she's obviously denying that he died. She said that she didn't like him having a weapon. She told him that she doesn't like him being armed around her, so he never had a weapon near her. But we've kind of deduced that basically he got shot like right through. Basically, he was like, she was lying down on the bed, you know, they were doing a little bit of sexy time. She was lying down, he was kneeling, you know, on top, and then boom, he got shot. So we're trying to deduce where he got shot from, whether it was like the balcony or further away. But what we've just found, that pinball room, suggests that potentially someone has gone up through there, snuck onto the balcony through the locked door that was barred, and then shot through the window. But that's what we're figuring out. But we've got to keep it away from Gart.
He's really, really holding himself back here.
We don't want to tell the cafeteria manager everything.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
The black gaping maw at the end of time. Pinball machines. It's a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. No, didn't check. Pinball's irrelevant.
I was just wondering.
Why can't I say I did check?
You found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related. About how much money he could make of one.
Thinking to turning this place back to Pinball Arcade. If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm the disruptor. I feel like capitalist plot coming up. It will too, of
Those
course.
machines are whirling property.
Preach free market for 9 times.
I'm not planning to sell them.
All right.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. that one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers
All right.
he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
Oh my god, a gibble! It's a gibble! Wait. Twitch. Hang on. Stream manager. Good thing I kept going, because I'm going to finish off after I've started talking to Gart. If I can catch a gibble, I'll be a happy chappy. Ultra Ball. There you go. Cool.
Sounds like he cares about the place.
He does care about
He's not going
it.
to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, but we
He
won't
should
tell him
still
that.
know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
He should still know. Do I want to tell him? Yeah, sure.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The Whirling is listed on the intercom outside.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
The Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here.
You've been there 14
I've kept this
years.
place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doomed ghost...
He's done a fine job too.
He's not done bad.
Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before.
He did.
The hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the Whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be worried about that label,
I
you know.
don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Well, too bad it's all doomed then. Good luck to you with this place.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me...
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll leave you, brother. I'll tell you what,
Got
apartment
the
bill.
20 real. Good.
Yeah, there you go,
You
man.
got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm already cashed up and stocked up. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, my God, I caught the gibble as well. Woo! Thank you so much, Keely, for stopping by, Ufel for stopping by, Avi for stopping by. Oh, my God, it was we had multiple follows as well. Well, say multiple follows. We had Skasag, thank you for the follow, and Avi and Keely as well. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. Anyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. Come say hi. This VOD will be going up immediately, but in the meantime, I'm gonna start prepping dinner, then I'm gonna go out and get some chocolate, and I think everybody else should treat themselves too. So whenever you're watching this in the future, currently, whenever, have some chocolate, treat yourself, look after everyone, all right? Bye-bye, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll speak to you later. Lots of love. Bye-bye.